Right now I'm live, so let's try this out. Can you see a live video? Pause it. Okay.
Check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 3. That sound good? What's that?
I'm just going to leave it on this so that we don't run into any trouble. Okay. Sounds good. All right, bye.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of President Kevin Smith, Director of Athletics Bill Flanagan, and the entire athletic department.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are finally live here on the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. I'm Cody Rose, and I'll be taking you through all the action here tonight between the Northeast Lady Great Pickers and the Union City Lady Bears. Here in District 10 playoff action here in Class 2A, first round. Winner plays Cochranton in the quarterfinals. Northeast comes into this match as the 7th seed. They were 8-8 and 7-2 in the region. Union City comes in as the 10 seed, and they were 9-7, 4-5 in the region. This is a rematch from earlier this season on September 16th at Northeast, where Northeast won in 5 sets, 3-2. So we are just about set for girls volleyball action here tonight. Sorry about the late start, but we're live now, thankfully. Here on the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. Again, I'm Cody Rose, and I'll be taking you through all the action here tonight between Northeast and Union City. So we are about 20 seconds away from game time here tonight. Should be a great game here tonight between Northeast and Union City. Again, Northeast won in 5 sets earlier this season, 3-2. And now we have a rematch here between the Pickers and the Bears. Playoff action. We are live from Erie at the home of the Cathedral Prep Ramblers, Haggerty Family Events Center.
And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup.
So now the starting lineups. First for Northeast.
Senior outside hitter, number 7, Mariah Rodemoyer.
Mariah Rodemoyer.
Senior defensive specialist, number 3, Ava Bailey.
Ava Bailey.
Senior outside hitter, number 8, Ava Tupper.
Ava Tupper.
Senior opposite, number 11, Alexa Forsythe.
Alexa Forsythe.
Sophomore setter, number 12,
Vera
Vera Kaiser.
Kaiser.
Sophomore middle hitter, number 13,
Adriana
Adriana Kaiser.
Kaiser.
And senior libero, number 23, Haley Boyd.
And Kaylee Boyd.
The Great Pickers are coached by Ashton Hooper.
So that's for the Lady Pickers. And now for the Union City Bears for tonight.
And now let's meet the starting lineup for the Union City Bears. Senior middle hitter, number 16, Brooke Van Tassel.
Brooke Van Tassel.
Senior right side, number 3, Kennedy Brenner.
Kennedy Brenner.
Senior
Cheyenne Cummings.
Junior outside hitter number 22, Danica Williamson.
Danica Williamson.
Senior outside hitter number 18,
Macy Higley.
Freshman setter number 15,
Kimmy Zielinski, the freshman.
Senior libero number 20, Hannah Cole.
The libero, Hannah Cole.
And senior middle hitter number 10, Tegan Murdoch.
And Tegan Murdoch.
The Union City Bears.
That's for the Union City Bears.
With 9 wins and 7 losses.
So we are set to go with girls volleyball playoff action here in the Class 2A girls volleyball playoffs. Here on the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream, I'm Cody Rose, and I'll be taking you through the action like I have all season long for Union City. Winner plays Conkerton in the quarterfinals. And we are set to play some volleyball. Northeast is on the left side, UNC on the right side. So we're set to go. Again, winner plays Conkerton in the quarterfinals. On the floor for the Bears is Hannah Cole, Danica Williamson, Kennedy Brenner, Cheyenne Cummings, Brooke Van Tassel, and Kimmy Zielinski. And the Bears will get the opening serve with Hannah Cole. There's the serve, and it's a good one. Set up and put down, and that one's in. Point goes to Northeast. And that was Alexa Forsyth. This is going to be London Mayo back to serve, number 7. Northeast leads 1-0 here early in the first set. There's the serve. It's a good one. There's Danica Williamson there. Hannah Cole's going to send it over, and that's going to go out of play. 2-0, Northeast off to a hot start. London Mayo here again with another nice serve. Danica Williamson is on net. Kennedy Brenner gets to it. And Hannah Cole, but that's not going to go over the net. And that's going to be another point for the Pickers as the Pickers are off to a hot start, up 3-0 on Union City. UNC needs to get going as Pickers are off to a hot start tonight. London Mayo with another serve, but that one is a service error as that one goes into the net. Point Union City, 3-1, and that brings up the freshman Kimmy Zielinski back to serve. And that's a nice serve. Nice dig, though, by Northeast. This is going to be one sent over. That's going to be blocked. Danica Williamson and Cheyenne Cummings try and get to that one, but they weren't able to, and that's going to be another point for Northeast, 4-1. Ava Tupper back to serve. Kennedy Brenner there. Kimmy Zielinski and Hannah Cole sends it over. That might have been out, but Northeast got to it. That's going to be a free ball. Nice job by Northeast. That might have been out there, but UNC saved it. And there's Cheyenne Cummings. That's going to be a point for Northeast. As UNC into the net, it's now 5-1. Ava Tupper back to serve again for the Pickers. Danica Williamson there. Kimmy Zielinski and Kennedy Brenner will send it over. Nice dig by Northeast. They set it up, and they're going to hit it over. There's Danica Williamson. Kimmy Zielinski and Cheyenne Cummings sends one over. Nice dig by Northeast. This is going to be tipped over. There's Kennedy Brenner. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings, who sends it over, and that's going to be touched by Northeast. Union City point 5-2. Coming in is Macy Higley for Danica Williamson, and back to serve will be Cheyenne Cummings. Nice serve by Shine Cummings, but nice dig by Northeast. Free ball sent over. There's Shine Cummings with the dig. Kimmy Zielinski and Candy Brenner into the net. 6-2, Northeast leads. It's going to be Kaylee Boyd back to serve for Northeast. They're the libero. Nice serve there, and Hannah Cole. And UNC had trouble getting to that one. 7-2, Northeast off to a hot start here tonight. Kaylee Boyd back to serve. Kimmy Zielinski there, and a free ball sent over by Brooke Van Tassel. That one sent over, and Macy Higley had trouble getting to that one. 8-2, Northeast. Cheyenne Cummings is there off of that serve. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Brooke Van Tassel, who sends it over. That's going to be a point for Union City, though. 8-3. Net violation by Northeast, and the point goes to the Bears, down by 5. Brooke Van Tassel back to serve. And it's a good one. That's tipped over, and that's a point for Northeast. As now a net violation by UNC City as Hannah Cole checks in for Brooke Van Tassel. Vera Kaiser back serving for the Pickers. 9-3, Northeast leads. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Macy Higley, who sends it over. That's going to be into the net. Point Union City, it's 9-4. Northeast leads 9-4 here in this first set, and Candy Brenner back to serve. Nice serve from Kennedy. And that one was 2 hits on Northeast. 9-5, another point for the Bears. Bears down by 4. As Kennedy Brenner back to serve again. That might have been out, but Northeast saved it. Pushed over, and there's Macy Higley. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Tegan Murdoch, and that's going to be a point for the Bears. 9-6, UNC trails by 3. Kennedy Brenner back serving. And that's another point for Union City. That's an ace. UNC down by 2. It's 9-7. Candy Brenner with another good serve. London Mayo is on it, and London Mayo is going to send it over. Hannah Cole is there with the dig. Candy Brenner puts it up for Cheyenne Cummings, and that's too far and out of play. Point goes to the Pickers. Pickers lead 10-7 here early in this first set. So Kendall Landon with the serve. Hannah Cole with the dig. Candy Brenner puts it up. And free ball by Kimmy Zielinski goes into the net. 11-7, 2 straight points by Northeast. Hannah Cole there. Macy Higley, and Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. UNC trails by 4 early in this first set. Free ball sent over. There's Macy Higley. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Tegan Murdoch, who sends it over. Northeast is there. And London Mayo sends it over. Macy Higley. And tip by Kimmy Zielinski. Nice job by Northeast, though. Macy Higley is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Macy Higley, and that one's in. 11-8. Nice job by the Bears. Bears trail by 3 as Danica Williamson will check in for Macy Higley. Danica Williamson will go back and serve, down by 3. And that's a service error for Danica Williamson. 12-8 Northeast leads here in this first set. Adriana Kaiser back to serve now for Northeast. Hannah Cole there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Cheyenne Cummings. That's going to be tipped, but that goes to Union City. It's now 12-9. UNC pulls back within 3. See if UNC can go on the run here. Here's Hannah Cole, the libero. And nice job by Northeast there. That was Alexa Forsyth there. Here's London Mayo with the serve. 13-9 Northeast. And that one's out. 13-10 Northeast. Point goes to Union City. That'll bring up the freshman Kimmy Zielinski to serve for Union City. Nice serve by Kimmy. That one's into the net. Point Union City. It's 13-11. Bears trail by 2. London Mayo with the tip. A nice tip there by London Mayo, putting it in the spot no one's at. 14-11 Northeast. Eva Tupper. Hannah Cole, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. There's London Mayo, though. That's sent over. Kimmy Zielinski there. Hannah Cole puts it up for Cheyenne Cummings. Going to send it over. Nice dig by London Mayo. And a little miscommunication by Northeast. It's now 14-12. Point goes to Union City. Macy Higley checks in for Danica Williamson as Cheyenne Cummings goes to the service line. Bears trail by 2 in this first set. There's a serve, and that's a service error by Cummings. 15-12, Northeast leads.
Back to serve for the Pickers, number 23,
Kaylee Boyd back to serve again for Northeast, up by 3, 15-12 in this first set. That's a nice serve. Macy Higley is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Brooke Van Tassel, but that one goes into the net. 16-12 Pickers. Kaylee Boyd back to serve again for the Pickers. Macy Higley there, and that one's going to go over. London Mayo is there. That's going to be hit over by Northeast. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Cheyenne Cummings, and that's going to be sent over. Kaylee Boyd is on that one. That one's into the net, and that's going to be a point for the Bears. 16-13. Bears trail by 3. This is going to bring up the senior Brooke Van Tassel, one of 7 seniors on the season. Nice job by Northeast there, as that's going to be a kill by number 14. Actually, that was Adriana Kaiser. Vera Kaiser back serving now. 17-13 Pickers lead here in set 1. Macy Higley there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up, and Macy Higley sends it over. Nice dig by Kaylee Boyd, as that's going to be sent over by London Mayo. Hannah Cole is there, and nice tip there by London Mayo. That's a point for Northeast. It's 18-13. We have a timeout. Union City. Support for UNC volleyball coverage on the UC Today sports stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union. Wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The UC Today Sports thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of UNC Bears volleyball play-by-play. CFCU is a not-for-profit organization. Also, support for UNC Bears volleyball coverage comes from King Service Center. King Service Center is located at 25167 Weed Road. They offer tires, oil changes, state safety inspection, and more. Phone number 814-694-3472. Back out of the timeout, Northeast leads 18-13. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Tegan Murdoch, and that one goes under the net. 19-13 as Northeast begins to pull away. Kaiser with the serve. Kennedy Brenner, Cheyenne Cummings, and Macy Higley puts it down. 19-14, Bears trail by 5. Kennedy Brenner back to serve again. She got the Bears a couple points earlier. And that one's into the net. Point Union City, they trail by 4, 19-15. And rotation violation on Northeast, 19-16. Bears now coming back. They trail by 3. Kennedy Brenner back serving again after the rotation violation. And that one's out. Point goes to the Pickers, 20-16 after the service error. Kendall Landon, the serve now for the Pickers. And that one's a service error into the net, 20-17. Danica Williamson will check in for Macy Higley and go back to serve. And that's a good serve there. That's an ace. Bears pull back within 2, 20-18 here in this first set. That one's out. A lot of service errors here in this first set. And for Union City, that's kind of tough, especially when you're down. Adriana Kaiser back to serve. Kennedy Brenner there. Kimmy Zielinski. And Cheyenne Cummings will send it over. That one was out. 21-19. Hannah Cole will serve. Danica Williamson there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Cheyenne Cummings into the net. So UNC can pull within 2, but they can't quite get it to 1 or tie the game. 22-19, Northeast leads. Mariah Rodemoyer back serving for the Pickers. Kennedy Brenner. Kimmy Zielinski with a tap. Nice spot. Union City gets the point. It's 22-20. Kimmy Zielinski back serving, the freshman. Nice serve there. And nice job by Northeast getting that one over. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings, and that one's out. 23-20, Northeast leads by 3. Ava Tupper will serve. Northeast leads by 3. There's the serve. Danica Williamson is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. And Candy Brenner sends it over. That's a kill. Union City scores again. 23-21. Union City down by 2. Let's see if they can pull it within 1. Cheyenne Cummings back to serve. That one's hit over and in. Alexa Forsythe with the kill there. And now we have set point for Northeast. Up 24-21. Kaylee Boyd back to serve. And that's a service error. We've seen plenty of those from both teams here in this first set. 24-22, Union City trails. Brooke Van Tassel back to serve now. Nice dig from Northeast. That's sent over. Macy Higley. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. And Tegan Murdoch with the tip. That's sent over. Nice dig. And that's going to be it for set 1. Northeast will take the first set, 25-22. Support for UNC volleyball coverage on the UC Today Sports Stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The UC Today Sports thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of UNC Bears volleyball play-by-play. CFCU is a not-for-profit organization. Also, support for UNC Bears volleyball coverage comes from King's Service Center. King's Service Center is located at 25167 Weed Road. They offer tires, oil changes, state safety inspection, and more. Phone number 814-694-3472. So Northeast took set 1, 25-22. We now head to set number 2. UNC down 1-0. You are watching the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. I'm Cody Rose, and I'll be taking you through all the action here tonight. As I have all season long, here on the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. We'll have service errors in that first set from both teams, but Northeast gets the win 25-22. We'll see if UNC can come back and take set 2. So UNC comes out of the timeout. We're about set to begin the second set after Northeast took set 1, 25-22 if you're just joining us. Again, the winner of this match will play Concorton in the quarterfinal rounds. Concorton is the number 2 seed in the bracket. Northeast will start off. Mariah Bodemoyer with the serve. Candy Brenner there. Kimmy Zielinski. Tegan Murdoch with the push, and that's going to go to Union City. 2 hits on the Bears, and it's 1-0 Northeast. Rhoda Moyer back to serve again. Candy Brenner. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. Cheyenne Cummings with the tip, and the point will go to the Northeast. Net violation by the Bears. 2-0 Pickers. So just like that first set, Northeast here off to a hot start here. Danica Williamson there, and that one's too tough for the Bears. 3-0 Northeast as they're off to a hot start. That's an ace by Mariah Rodemoyer. Candy Brenner. Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings will send it over. Nice dig by the Pickers. That's going to be set out of play. Point goes to the Bears. It's 3-1, and that's exactly how set 1 started.
Back to serve for the Bears, number 20, Hannah Cole.
Hannah Cole will serve for the Bears. Kaylee Boyd there. That's going to be sent over. Cheyenne Cummings is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up, and Cheyenne Cummings with the tip. That one's into the net. Point goes to Union City. It's now 3-2. Union City trails by 1. Hannah Cole back to serve. And that's an ace. 3-3. UNC's managed to tie it back up here. Hannah Cole back serving again. Tipped over. Cheyenne Cummings. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. And Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. That's down and in. UNC has scored 4 straight points to go up 4-3. Hannah Cole back to the service line again. That's going to be sent over. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski. And Brooke Van Tassel. Kaylee Boyd there, though. And that goes over. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Brooke Van Tassel again. Nice dig there by the Pickers. This is going to be sent over. Hannah Cole is there. Danica Williamson. And Kimmy Zielinski there. Kaylee Boyd is on that one. Pushed over. Cheyenne Cummings. Kimmy Zielinski. Brooke Van Tassel will send it. Free ball sent over by the Pickers. Hannah Cole. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. Cheyenne Cummings will send it over as these teams volley back and forth. That's tipped over. Cheyenne Cummings. Kimmy Zielinski with the tip. Brooke Van Tassel puts it down, and that one's in. Union City down 3-0. They've scored 5 straight to make it 5-3. Hannah Cole back serving again. Danica Williamson is there. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings, and that one's another point for the Bears. It's 6-3. 6 straight points by the Bears as Hannah Cole continues to serve. That's another point for the Bears. 7 straight points. It's 7-3. We have a timeout, Northeast. You are watching the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today sports stream. I'm Cody Rose, and this is the first round of the PIAA District 10 Class 2A Volleyball Playoffs here at the Haggerty Family Events Center in Erie, home of the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. We are in this second set. If you're just tuning in, Northeast took set 1, 25-22, and UNC leads this set 7-3 after scoring 7 straight points. Hannah Cole back ready to serve again for the Bears, up 7-3 here in this second set. Hannah Cole with the serve. Mariah Rodemeyer sets it up, and that's going to be sent over. Nice dig by Hannah Cole. Kimmy Zielinski and Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. Nice dig by Kaylee Boyd. That's going to be sent over by Northeast, and that one's in. Nice job by the Pickers, as that was Eva Tupper. Kendall Landon checks in for the Pickers as UNC leads 7-4. That ends the Bears' 7-0 run. Ava Tupper with the serve. Hannah Cole is there. Candy Brenner puts it up, and Brooke Van Tassel, that one's down and in. UNC gets the point. It's now 8-4. Killed by Brooke Van Tassel. Kimmy Zielinski, the freshman, heads back to serve. And that's in our service there. We've seen that a lot tonight. 8-5. Kaylee Boyd there, Danica Williamson, and that's going to be another point for the Pickers. 8-6, as that's 2 straight points by Northeast. Kaylee Boyd back serving. Danica Williamson, Hannah Cole, Brooke Van Tassel sends it over. Mariah Rodemeyer was there. That's going to be sent over, and that goes out of play. Point goes to Union City. They're up by 3. It's 9-6. Cheyenne Cummings with the service error.
Serving error by Union City. Subbing in for the Pickers. Number 12, Vera Kaiser.
Vera Kaiser back serving as she just came in. UNC leads 9-7 here in set 2. Hannah Cole, Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Van Tassel sent over. Nice dig by the Pickers. And a little miscommunication there gives UNC the point. It's now 10-7. Tegan Murdoch checks in for Hannah Cole as Brooke Van Tassel heads back to serve. That one's sent over. Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Van Tassel, and Macy Higley. Mariah Rodemeyer, that's blocked. Mariah Rodemeyer again. Brooke Van Tassel with the dig. Kimmy Zielinski and Candy Brenner sends it down. That's a kill for Union City. 11-7 Bears lead. Brooke Van Tassel. And we have a rotation error again on Northeast. It's 12-7. Union City leads by 5. Brooke Van Tassel with the serve again. And that's another point for the Bears, 13-7. Tegan Murdoch with the kill. Now it's Brooke Van Tassel. That one's sent over. A nice dig by Cheyenne Cummings. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up. Macy Higley sends it over. There's Boyd. Rodemeyer with the tip. Kimmy Zielinski is there. Brooke Van Tassel sets it up for Macy Higley. Rodemeyer with the free ball. And that one's in.
Fans, a reminder, if you'd like to commemorate tonight's action, strips are still being sold in the lobby until 8:15. Your District 10 commemorative shirts.
13-8, Union City leads here in set 2. Northeast has to serve. It's a good serve. Shine Cummings sends it over, and that goes out of play. Point goes to the Pickers, 13-9. Kendall Landon to serve. That one's out. 14-9, Bears lead by 5.
Subbing in for the Pickers, number 3, Ava Bailey. Back to serve for the Bears, number 3, Kennedy Brenner.
Kennedy Brenner back serving again for Union City. It's a good one. And Northeast has trouble with that one. Point goes to Union City as 4 hits on the Pickers.
Going for Union City, ace by number 3, Kennedy.
15-9 as Kennedy Brenner gets the ace. Here's Kennedy again. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole with the dig. Kimmy Zielinski and Macy Higley sends it over. Nice dig by the Pickers, though. And Mariah Rodemoyer will send it over. Macy Higley, Kimmy Zielinski, Tegan Murdoch sends it down. And that's another point for Union City. 16-9 Bears. Kennedy Brenner back serving again. Union City leads by 7 here in set 2. And nice job by number 12. Or I'm sorry, Ava Tupper, number 8. Either way, Northeast gets the point at 16-10. If you're just tuning in, Northeast took set 1 25-22. UNC leads set 2 16-10. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. And Tegan Murdoch. Rodemoyer with the tip. Kennedy Brenner. Kimmy Zielinski. Tegan Murdoch sends it over. Kimmy Zielinski. And tip by Tegan Murdoch goes into the net. It's 16-11. Northeast trails by 5. Nice serve there. That's an ace. That's Adriana Kaiser. 16-12. Northeast trails by 4. And that one's a service error into the net. 17-12. Union City leads by 5. Danica Williamson will sub in for Macy Higley and go back and serve.
Back to serve, number 22, Williamson.
That one's into the net. Point goes to Union City up 18-12. Danica Williamson will serve again for the Bears. Good job by Cheyenne Cummings putting that down. 19-12, Union City leads. Danica Williamson back serving. That's a service error by Williamson. 19-13. Mariah Rodemoyer to serve. UNC leads 19-13 here in set 2. Rodemoyer with the serve. Hannah Cole there. Danica Williamson puts it up, and Hannah Cole sends it over. That's sent over and out of play. Point goes to UNC City, 20-13. So Hannah Cole will serve. Nice dig by Candy Brenner. Hannah Cole puts it up for Cheyenne Cummings, and that's another point for Union City. Killed by Cummings, and it's now 21-13. Union City leads. We have a timeout. Northeast. So we got a good one here tonight so far. Northeast took set 1. Bears in control so far have set 2, up 21-13. Here on the Corry Federal Credit Union, you see today's sports stream.
How you doing? Cody, how are you? Good. Finally. Yeah, right.
Just saying hi to the girls' bus driver, Paul. I know the girls really appreciate him driving them to all their games this year. So we are getting ready to have the timeout. 21-13, Union City leads here in set 2. Hannah Cole back to serve. And Mayo missed that one. 22-13, Union City leads. 3 points away from a set win. Hannah Cole back to serve. That's an ace. 23-13, Bears up by 10. It's now double digits. Hannah Cole in there, good serve. Nice dig by the Pickers, and we have some miscommunication there by the Pickers. It's now set point Union City, up 24-13. Another ace by Hannah Cole. So we've reached set point. Hannah Cole with the serve. It's another good one. Kaylee Boyd is there, and free ball sent over. There's Hannah Cole. Kimmy Zielinski puts up, and Brooke Van Tessel puts it down. Union City will take set 2 in a dominating 25-13 win to even the sets up at 1 apiece. So we head to set number 3. Northeast took set 1, 25-22. UNC takes set 2, 25-13. We've got a game here tonight, and it might be shades of what was in Northeast, where they went 5 sets. Northeast won 3 sets to 2 in that one. We'll see who wins this one, but we head to set 3. Support for UNC volleyball coverage on the UC Today sports stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The UC Today Sports, thanks to Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of UNC Bears volleyball play-by-play. CFCU is a not-for-profit organization. So if you're just tuning in here on the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports stream, again, I'm Cody Rose taking you through all of tonight's action. Northeast took set 1, 25-22, and UNC just took set 2, 25-13. We had the set 3 with this score tie, 1 apiece. Here at the Haggerty Family Events Center in Erie, home of the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. Winner of this match will play Cochranton in the quarterfinals. Hannah Cole back to serve for Union City here in set number 3. Union City gets the opening serve. Kimmy Zielinski sends it over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Brooke Van Tassel. That's a point for Union City. They lead 1-0. Brooke Van Tassel with the kill there for the Bears. She's one of the seniors. Hannah Cole back to serve again. Nice job by Northeast, but that's a point for the Bears. 2-0 Union City. That's an ace. Hannah Cole back to serve again for the Bears. Kennedy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Van Tassel with the tip. Miscommunication again by Northeast there. 3-0 Bears lead here in set 3. Hannah Cole serving again. That's an ace. 4-0 Bears. Off to a hot start here in the third set. That one's tipped over. Brooke Van Tassel, Kimmy Zielinski, and Brooke Van Tassel with the tip. That's sent over. Hannah Cole, Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Van Tassel. That's too far and out of play. Point goes to Northeast. It's 4-1. London Mayo checks in for the Pickers. As back to serve, Mariah Rodemoyer. It's a nice serve there. That's an ace for the Pickers. 4-2. Northeast has scored 2 straight. If you're just tuning in, it's 1-1. Sets are 1 apiece. UNC leads set 3 4-2. Danica Williamson there. Kimmy Zielinski. Brooke Van Tassel didn't get a hold of that one. Northeast has scored 3 straight. It's 4-3. UNC leads by 1. Rodemoyer. Candy Brenner. That's sent over. That one's in. Nice job by Northeast right on that back line. Point goes to Northeast. Alexa Forsyth. 4-4. Rodemoyer back to serve again. That's a service there. Too far and out of play. Point goes to the Bears. They lead by 1, 5-4. That ends the 4-0 run by the Pickers. Kimmy Zielinski, the freshman, back to serve as UNC leads by 1. That one's out. Point goes to the Pickers. It's 5-5 as these teams trade points and trade service errors. Kendall Landon comes in, and Ava Tupper will serve. Hannah Cole. That's tipped over. Cheyenne Cummings. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Brooke Van Tassel, pulling it down. UNC gets the point. Olivia Zielinski back to serve. UNC leads 6-5. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole there. Kimmy Zielinski. And Macy Higley sends it over, and that one's out. after the hitting error by the Bears. Kaylee Boyd back to serve for the Pickers. We're tied at 6. Hannah Cole, Kimmy Zielinski, and Candy Brenner will send it over. That one's into the net. Point goes to the Bears as these teams trade points. UNC leads 7-6. Brooke Van Tassel with the serve. That one's tipped. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Tegan Murdoch. That's out. 7-7. As these teams continue to trade points, we're tied at 7 here in this third set. Kaiser back to serve, number 12 for Northeast. Candy Brenner, Hannah Cole. Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. There's Kaiser, there's Boyd, and there's Rhoda Moyer, and that one hits the post. 8-7 Union City. Candy Brenner will serve. Here's Boyd. Kaiser. That one's sent over. Point goes to the Pickers. As these teams continue to trade points, it's 8-8. Kendall Landon back serving, number 14. Hannah Cole. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. Macy Higley. There's Boyd. Free ball sent over, and that one's beyond the post. Union City leads 9-8. Neither of these teams can get into a groove here. They just keep trading points. Danica Williamson with the serve. That one's sent over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Candy Brenner. Nice job by the Bears. That one's blocked. Nice dig by Hannah Cole. Kimmy Zielinski is there, and Cheyenne Cummings way too hard and out of play. Point goes to the Pickers, and we're tied at 9. Kaylee Boyd back to serve. Candy Brenner, and UNC watches that one drop. Miscommunication there. 10-9 Pickers. That's an ace by Kaylee Boyd. Boyd back to serve again as Pickers take a 10-9 lead. That's another ace for the Pickers. 11-9. Good job by Boyd. Pickers lead 11-9. Boyd back to serve. As we're tied at 1 set apiece. And it looks like the Bears are going to get the point, actually. Don't really know what happened there, but Bears get the point. A rotation violation on Northeast, so UNC gets the point. 10-9, Bears lead by 1. Hannah Cole there with the serve. Good job by Northeast there. And that's a point for the Pickers. 10-10. Alexa Forsyth there with the kill. Mariah Brodemoyer with the serve. We're tied at 10 in this third set. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Fantessa with the tip. And Northeast couldn't get to that one. It's 11-10 Bears.
Union City passing error by Northeast. At the serve for the Bears, number 15, Kimberly Zielinski.
Kimmy Zielinski will serve. Nice serve there. Kaylee Blake gets the dig. That one's sent over, and Hannah Cole couldn't get to that one. It's 11-11 as these teams continue to trade points. Neither team can get on a run. Ava Tupper back to serve again. We're tied at 11 here in set 3. Danica Williamson, Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Brooke Van Tassel, and that's a point for Union City. 12-11 Bears. Macy Higley checks in for Union City, and Olivia Zielinski, red, goes back to serve. Checking in for Cheyenne Cummings. Hannah Cole. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up. Macy Higley, and that one's down. UNC gets the point, 13-11, and that ends our string of just sharing points back and forth. UNC scores their second straight point, 13-11. That's an ace. Another point for the Bears. 14-11 Union City as Olivia Zielinski back to serve. UNC leads by 3. They've scored 3 straight. And that's another point for the Bears. Another ace. 4 straight points by the Bears. They're going on the run now. 15-11. But that one's a service error. That one goes out. 15-12. That ends the Bears' 4-0 run as Cheyenne Cummings will check in for Olivia Zielinski. Back to serve will be Kaylee Boyd, the libero for Northeast. Macy Higley there. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Brooke Fantassel, who sends it over. And Brooke Fantassel with the tip. That's a point for Union City. 16-12. Bears lead by 4. Brooke Fantassel back to serve as Tegan Murdoch will check in for the libero, Hannah Cole. Brooke Fantassel with the serve. Kaylee Boyd there. That one's sent over. Macy Higley, Kimmy Zielinski, and sent over by Candy Brenner. There's Mariah Brodemoyer, and that one's sent over, and that's blocked. That one's sent over, though. Brooke Fantassel sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings, and that goes over. And free ball sent over by Boyd. There's Tegan Murdoch. There's Brooke Fantassel, and Macy Higley sends it out of play. That goes to Northeast. UNC leads by 3. It's 16-13. Vera Kaiser back to serve as she just checked in for the Pickers. There's a serve by Kaiser. Hannah Cole sends it over, and that's a kill. Almost said an ace, but that's a kill. 17-13, Union City leads. We have a timeout Northeast here in the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. So back out of the timeout, UNC leads set 3, 17-13. Northeast took set 1, 25-22. UNC took set 2, 25-13. And the Bears currently lead set 3, 17-13 as Candy Brenner with the serve. It's a good one. There's Kaylee Boyd, Vera Kaiser, and that one's sent over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Macy Higley, and that one's out of play. 17-14 point Northeast as the Pickers trail by 3. Ava Tupper checks in as number 14, Kendall Landon, will serve. Hannah Cole, Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Macy Higley with the tip. And that's a point for the Bears. 18-14, UNC leads by 4 here in set 3. Danica Williamson will check in for Macy Higley and go back and serve. That one's tipped over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Tegan Murdoch. That's out of play. Actually, point goes to Union City as Northeast touched that one. 19-14 Union City. Should be. They haven't changed the score yet. (18-15) UNC. That's an ace. Yep, 20-14 Union City leads as Danica Williamson with the ace. Danica Williamson again there. That one's sent over, and that one's in. Nice job by Northeast, right on that white line. 20-15, UNC leads by 5. Adriana Kaiser will serve now for the Pickers. Northeast trails by 5. It's 20-15. And that's an ace. 20-16, another point for Northeast, 2 straight points for the Pickers, and it's now 20-16. UNC leads here in set 3. Danica Williamson there, Kimmy Zielinski sets it up, and Tegan Murdoch there. Nice dig though by the Pickers. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up. Cheyenne Cummings there, and that one's out of play. 20-17, Pickers get the point. So UNC leads by 3. That one's sent over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. Nice dig by the Pickers. That's tipped over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Tegan Murdoch with a kill. UNC gets the point. 21-17. So Hannah Cole back to serve. And that's an ace. 22-17, UNC leads by 5. UNC 3 points away from a set win. Hannah Cole here with the serve. That's an ace. 23-17, Union City leads. Hannah Cole back to serve. Another good serve. There's Boyd. Free ball. Cheyenne Cummings, Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Van Tassel, and that's a kill. Set point Bears, 24-17, Union City leads. Hannah Cole back to serve. And point Union City as Northeastern to the net. Bears take set 3, 25-17. So if you're just tuning in, Union City takes a 2-1 lead. Northeast took set 1, 25-22, while the Bears took sets 2 and 3, 25-13 and 25-17. We have the set 4. Bears lead 2-1 here in the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. And again, support for UNC volleyball coverage on the UC Today Sports Stream is provided in part by the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, wishing the Bears the best of luck this season. The Corry Federal Credit Union has been serving the community since 1958. They offer a wide range of financial services for you or your business. The Corry Federal Credit Union is located at 728 Worth Street in Corry, 56 North Main Street, Union City, 315 Main Street in Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. The UC Today Sports thanks the Corry Federal Credit Union, your hometown credit union, for their support of UNC Bears volleyball play-by-play. CFCU is a not-for-profit organization. And you are watching the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. I'm Cody Rose, taking you through all the action as I have all season long. There you see some of the JV players down there dancing away. We had the set 4. And it's been a good one. Northeast took set 1, 25-22. The Bears took the last 2 sets, 25-13 and 25-17. But this is a long way from over as we had the set 4. Again, the winner of this match will play Cochranton in the quarterfinal round. Cochranton is the 2 seed. Remember earlier this year, on September 16 in Northeast won in 5 sets, 3-2. UNC leads 2-1 right now. One more, and they're advancing to the quarters. But they have to earn it with this set 4. Well, Northeast needs to win 2 straight sets to advance. Northeast will start out with the serve here in set 4. Mariah Rodemoyer with the serve. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Tegan Murdoch will send it over. That one's sent over and that one's tipped. Kimmy Zielinski with the tip. That one's sent over. Candy Brenner there. Hannah Cole and Tegan Murdoch. But the point will go to Northeast as they lead 1-0. Candy Brenner. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up. Cheyenne Cummings. That one's out. 2-0 Pickers. Mariah Rodemoyer back to serve again for the Pickers. Up 2-0. Candy Brenner is there. Tegan Murdoch and Cheyenne Cummings, and that one's in. UNC scores off the kill by Cummings. It's 2-1. Northeast leads. UNC back with the serve. It's Hannah Cole. Again, UNC leads 2-1. Northeast leads, though, 2-1 in this set. That's another point for the Bears. We're tied at 2. Hannah Cole with the serve. That one's blocked, and UNC gets the point. 3-2, Union City has scored 3 straight to take the lead. I tell you what, whoever wins this one is going to earn it tonight. Hannah Cole with the serve. That one's sent over. Danica Williamson. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up. And Cheyenne Cummings. That one's blocked. Nice job by Northeast there. And we are tied at 3. Hayden Dodson on DeMayo checks in. Ava Tupper back to serve for Northeast. We are tied at 3 here in set 4. Danica Williamson is there. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings, who sends it out play. 4-3, Northeast takes the lead. Nice serve there. Kennedy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Brooke Van Tassel into the net. 5-3, Northeast. Ava Tupper with the serve. Danica Williamson, Kimmy Zielinski, Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. That one's sent over, that one's blocked. Danica Williamson, Kimmy Zielinski, and Brooke Van Tassel puts it down. UNC gets the point. 5-4, killed by Brooke Van Tassel. UNC trails by 1. It's 5-4 here in set 4, with the Bears leading 2-1. Kimmy Zielinski with the serve. It's a good one. Brooke Van Tassel puts it down. We're tied at 5. Kimmy Zielinski to serve, the freshman. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings with the tip. Free ball sent over by Northeast. There's Hannah Cole. There's Kimmy Zielinski, and there's Brooke Van Tassel with the tip. That was pushed over. Danica Williamson, Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Brooke Van Tassel again into the net. 6-5, Northeast leads by 1. We've got a good one here tonight. Chloe Galbraith, number 6, back to serve for the Pickers. That one's sent over. Danica Williamson. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up for Cheyenne Cummings. And that one drops. Point goes to Union City. We're tied at 6. Olivia Zielinski will check in for Cheyenne Cummings, and Macy Higley will check in for Danica Williamson. Red, Olivia Zielinski will go back and serve. We're tied at 6 here in set 4. Bears lead 2-1. Olivia Zielinski with the serve. It's a good one. That one's sent over, and that's a point for the Pickers. Adriana Kaiser with the kill, and Pickers lead by 1. It's 7-6. That one's sent over. There's Cheyenne Cummings, Kimmy Zielinski, and Brooke Van Tassel. Nice kill, though, or nice dig. Point goes to Union City. Net violation by the Pickers. Tegan Murdoch checks in for Hannah Cole, and we are tied at 7 as these teams again, like last set, trade points back and forth again. Brooke Van Tassel back to serve for the Bears. We're tied at 7. We have rotation violation by Northeast again. That's the 3rd time tonight. 8-7 Bears as the Bears retake the lead. Brooke Van Tassel again with the serve. Nice job by Northeast getting after that one. Brooke Van Tassel, Kimmy Zielinski, and Macy Higley as that one goes to Union City. Union City leads by 2. It's 9-7. Brooke Van Tassel back to serve. And That one goes over. Nice job by Mariah Rodemoyer with the kill. 9-8, UNC leads by 1. Hannah Cole checks in for Brooke Van Tassel. Ava Bailey, number 3, back to serve as she just checked in for the Pickers. 9-8, UNC leads by 1. That one's out. Point Union City. UNC leads 10-8. Candy Brenner back to serve. That's an ace. Candy Brenner. 11-8. UNC leads by 3. Let's see if they can go on a run. Candy Brenner with another nice one, but that's a nice dig by Northeast. Kimmy Zielinski, Tegan Murdoch. That one's blocked. Cheyenne Cummings, Kimmy Zielinski, and Macy Higley sends it over. That one's tipped over. Nice dig by Candy Brenner. Nice dig by Northeast. That one's sent over. Candy Brenner's there. Kimmy Zielinski, Tegan Murdoch, and that's a kill by Union City again. They lead by 4, 12-8. Candy Brenner back to serve again for Union City. That one's blocked. Macy Higley there. And didn't get enough of that one. That one's into the net. 13-8. Union City leads by 5. We have a timeout Northeast. UNC leads 13-8 here in set 4. A win for Union City would send them to the next round, but we're a long way to go to that point. UNC leads by 5 here on the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream.
I know. That's the big thing about me. Go Bears!
UNC leads 13-8 here in set 4. Candy Brenner with the serve again. That one's sent over. Cheyenne Cummings, Kimmy Zielinski, Tegan Murdoch, that's blocked. Nice dig by Cheyenne Cummings. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up for Macy Higley, blocked again. Macy Higley there. Kimmy Zielinski puts it up. Macy Higley again, and that one's over. That one's tipped. Kimmy Zielinski tipped over by Macy Higley, and that one's down. 14-8 UNC. Candy Brenner back to serve again. UNC leads by 6. Another good serve. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole, Cheyenne Cummings, and Macy Higley sends it over. And another point for the Bears as the Bears are on the run now. 15-8 Union City leads. Candy Brenner back to serve. That one's sent over. Macy Higley, Kimmy Zielinski, and Macy Higley again. That one's going to be tipped. That one's blocked. And that one's into the net. Point goes to Northeast. UNC leads 15-9. UNC leads by 6. Cheyenne Cummings, Kimmy Zielinski, and Tegan Murdoch sends it out of play. 15-10. Northeast trails by 5. 2 straight points by the Pickers. Avery Kaiser back to serve for the Pickers. Number 13. Here's the serve. Cheyenne Cummings is there. Kimmy Zielinski sends it over, and that's a nice spot. No one was there. 16-10. Union City leads. Kimmy Zielinski with the kill. Danica Williamson back to serve. UNC leads by 6 here in set 4. A win in this set would advance them, but it's a long way from that yet. Danica Williamson with a good serve. Here's the setup by Mariah Rodemoyer. That's sent over, and that one's in. Point goes to Northeast. Northeast trails by 5 at 16-11. Mariah Rodemoyer back to serve now for the Pickers. And sent over. There's Danica Williamson, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings have a free ball sent over. There's Mariah Rodemoyer, and that one's going to be tipped into the net. Point goes to the Bears, 17-11. Hannah Cole back to serve again for the Bears. Nice dig by the Pickers there. That one's set. Out of the play. Point goes to the Bears. 18-11. Hannah Cole back to serve again. Mariah Rodemoyer with the setup. That one's sent over. And Candy Brown with the nice dig. Hannah Cole and Danica Williamson. Free ball sent over. Nice job by Union City. Here's the setup, and that one's going to be blocked. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, Brooke Van Tassel sends one over, and that one's down. Union City leads 19-11, and they lead by 8. They're 6 points away from a victory. But Hannah Cole back to serve. Bears got to stay focused. There's a long way to go yet. Hannah Cole with the serve. That one's sent over. Cheyenne Cummings, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings again. Nice dig, but that one's down. 20-11. Union City leads. 5 points away from a win. Timeout, Northeast. So we are back out of the timeout. Bears lead 20-11. Hannah Cole back to serve. There's the serve, and good serve by Hannah Cole. That one missed by Northeast, and the Bears pull the double digits, 21-11. Here in set 4, Bears 4 points away from a win. Hannah Cole back to serve. Very nice serve. Nice dig by the Pickers. That one's sent over. Brooke Van Tassel. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up. Brooke Van Tassel, that's blocked. Candy Bear, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole is there. Kimmy Zielinski sets it up, and Cheyenne Cummings sends it over and down. UNC gets the point. 22-11. They're 3 points away from a victory. Hannah Cole with the serve. UNC's got to stay focused here for these last 3 points. That one's sent over. Candy Brenner, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings will send it over. That one's blocked by Brooke Van Tassel. That one's sent over. Brooke Van Tassel, Kimmy Zielinski sends it over. Nice dig by the Pickers, but miscommunication there. And UNC's now 2 points away. UNC leads 23-11. Hannah Cole back to serve. Nice dig, though, and that's another ace by Hannah Cole. 24-11, match point for the Bears.
Match point Bears.
Hannah Cole with the serve. That one's sent over. Kimmy Zielinski. Cheyenne Cummings sends it over. That one's sent over, and that one's in. Right ahead the white line. It's 24-12. Union City match point again. As Ava Tupper goes back to serve for Northeast. Candy Brenner there, Danica Williamson, and Brooke Van Tassel sends a free ball over. That one's sent over. Hannah Cole is there, Kimmy Zielinski, and Cheyenne Cummings. That one's into the net, 24-13. As Ava Tupper back to serve again. Another ace by the Pickers, 24-14, and UNC leads by 10. Ava Tupper back to serve. Another match point for Union City. That one's sent over. Danica Williamson, Kimmy Zielinski, and Brooke Van Tassel. That's in! Union City wins 25-14 and advance to the next round as they take down the Pickers 3-1 in this one. Great job by Union City. Northeast took set 1 25-22, and UNC took the final 3 sets 25-13, 25-17, and 25-14. UNC advances to face 2-seed Cochranton in the next round. Great season by Northeast. They'll finish with an 8-9 record, 7-2 in the region, but UNC improves to 10-7 and advances to the next round. Again, great job by the Bears. We had a great game tonight. I don't know when the next game will be, but Union City advances and will face Cochranton next. So I'm Cody Rose. You've been watching the Corry Federal Credit Union UC Today Sports Stream. UNC wins 3-1. Good night, and go Bears.